Hey there, what's going on you guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video we're going to be talking about the new Monarch Reigns DLC. Yes, that is right, we finally have some news on the up and coming DLC for Titanfall 2 in May. The actual release date is May the 30th, and the trailer comes out tomorrow, so that's going to be pretty cool. We'll definitely talk a little bit more about that on Friday. But today we're here to be talking about what does this blog post that Respawn has put out, the Frontier News Network, actually mean, and what are they talking about in this new blog post, and what can we expect for the new DLC. If you guys enjoyed this video at any point, please feel free down below to leave a like as well as subscribe if you are new to the channel, as we are on the road to 1.5k. But yeah, without further ado guys, let's get straight into this video. So pretty much, if you don't know what the Respawn blog is, I'll leave it down in the link in the description so you can check it out yourself. I'm not going to put pictures or anything up because I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. And a quick side note, just before we get into this, if you didn't know already, the new CTF Nitro is back in Titanfall 2, so go ahead and play that. And just wanted to put that out of the way right now because my favorite game mode, and you're seeing some gameplay in the background. Just thought I'd let you know so you can go ahead and try it if you didn't know it was out. So this is probably the biggest DLC in my opinion, or not in my opinion, it's factually the biggest DLC that we have in Titanfall 2. Basically, the first thing we're getting is the new Titan, Monarch. Monarch is basically a mid-range Vanguard class Titan that can upgrade itself on the battlefield through her unique upgrade core. Pilots can select a path of upgrades and try to survive long enough to reach her final form. So pretty much this Titan, Monarch, is kind of like a Vanguard Titan. She can upgrade herself and you can get different set of cores, I believe, that will actually have a different outcome each time. So you might have like 3 cores and you'll have to end up surviving in order to actually get that core. So it's kind of like what Battlefront does with the traits and the star cards. Basically, you gotta survive long and get kills possibly, and then you'll get new upgrades towards that Titan. So it's pretty cool. And it's actually going to be very kind of interesting to see how this will work in Last Titan Standing, as it's not really the longest of rounds. You might have to like sit in the back a little bit, maybe poke some damage. Who knows how this Titan's going to form? We have to wait and see for ourselves. But it sounds really cool, and it sounds really in-depth with how you can use Monarch. Basically, if you want to read into the depth and in the lore of Monarch, I'll go over it quickly now. You can read it some more if you actually if you're actually interested in this. It's on the website. I'll link it down in the description once again. But basically just talks about how Monarch's design is based and on salvaged, badly burnt remains of 2 Vanguard class Titans recovered by the IMC from the Battle of Typhoon. While the Vanguard class was designed by the militia for armed recon deep behind enemy lines, the IMC's mandate for Monarch focused on flexibility through survival and support options. This was to serve many operational roles. So pretty much, basically it sounds like a Vanguard class Titan surviving many roles, and there's more here. I won't go over it because it's actually quite a bit, but feel free, check out the website and read it for yourself, as it actually is quite interesting, and the lore of Titanfall is pretty cool, so feel free to check that out, but we're gonna head on. We next up have 2 new Prime Titans. They look actually very, very cool. Their camos in the pictures are very cool. They look very boxy, kind of, like Tone especially looks very boxy, looks very geometrical. Basically, we have a Ronin and Tone Prime, and the cool thing with Ronin is actually he has a new sword. So basically, if you get the Prime, you can basically use his new sword, and it's actually pretty cool. Definitely check these pictures out, as they are very, very good looking Titans, especially the sword. His sword looks extremely different, and it looks very cool in my opinion, as it doesn't really go for the rectangular shape. It's more of like kind of like a katana or something like that, something along the lines of that. Next up we have the new map, which is Relic, set among the old wreck of the IMC carrier IMS Odyssey. Relic is a work site where pilots have created clever wall running routes by hanging pieces of wreckage between buildings. The map consists of the wreck of the Odyssey in the center of the map that splits the 2 town areas. So basically, if you haven't played Titanfall 1, Relic is kind of like one map split into 2 kind of, and there's basically, this sounds like pilots have basically made it wall running. So basically they just put hanging walls kind of in the area, so you can like basically chain wall runs together. Should be pretty cool with the new Titanfall movement like grapple hooks. Hopefully it plays better than it did in Titanfall 1, and hopefully it's not as clustered. Clustered is fun, but hopefully it does play better than Colony and Angel City, as this map looks really, really good. The picture, it looks like it's set in a forest, and it's just very, very beautiful. It gives a quick description on how this map is created around controlling the center and engaging in firefights from the great viewpoints of the ship against the very defensible positions in the town. So basically, you want to try and get control of that center, and then just boom, you have it set down. It's kind of like one of those maps like a King of the Hill. Hopefully, once again, it does play well. We'll have to wait and see though. We finally have an update to Crash Site, as this is one of my least favorite maps, and I hopefully like this map a little bit more when it comes out. Basically, they fixed, they say, around 100 instances of getting bumped, bonked, stuck, or tripped up. Basically, if you're wall running, if you haven't noticed, you can actually get bumped off of the wall, and it's kind of be very, very annoying. They're basically cleaning that up, so it's more of a clean environment now. Clean for wall running. Respawn says that they wanted to experiment with some more mobility options, so they have actually added in 8 new zip lines to get around the map faster, and a few more wall running locations, so hopefully it is pretty cool. The new execution is called Now You See Me. They say they would like to explain this, but they're going to wait for the trailer to really show it off, as to me that sounds pretty cool. Hopefully it is as it says, like they can't really explain it, so hopefully it's pretty in-depth and really cool looking that you have to see to believe, I guess. So hopefully that's pretty cool. Finally we get a cloak execution. Hopefully it's as good as late hit, grapple, curb check, get to the point, and inner pieces. Hopefully it does follow the really cool ability, and maybe you might actually have to get some cloak executions to get this, because I know with the get to the point execution you actually had to get melee kills with a pulse blade, which was pretty cool, and I actually enjoyed that a lot, so hopefully you'll have to get something with the cloak. If not, I'm fine. New purchasable content in the store. Basically, if you don't know what this is, every single big DLC they give us new nose arts for Titans, new camos, call signs, etc. Pretty cool. Can't wait to see what this camo pack is. Hopefully it follows more of the trend of the Angel City Most Wanted and not the Colony Reborn, because I thought the Colony Reborn was just 5 different camos with different colors. That's pretty much it. It's just 5 camos and then just different colors for each of them, I guess. Also, I want to say Titan Brawl is making a return for the featured game mode on May the 30th, as we do have Monarch and those new primes, so they want to try and show them off, they say. And they'll also be giving some double XP for all of the modes. Also, after the patch update, they'll be releasing a big, ginormous patch, they say. Basically, just some major balancing changes. And they'll be experimenting with the featured mode spot as well. Player feedback will be crucial as we decide the next step. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully they do actually have some polls like on Twitter or on like the actual game. That'd be cool if you could like vote for what you want the next game mode to be for the featured game mode, because that'd be pretty cool. I would really like to see that. What could be like the new featured game mode we might have to give it. We could pick Titan Brawl, we could pick anything. It'd be pretty cool. And I'm actually kind of excited to see CTF Nitro back. It already is back, but I'm excited to see if they do this feature. Hopefully we can get it a lot more frequently, as it's probably one of my favorite game modes, as well as Titan Brawl, Nitro CTF, and Titan Brawl, and as well as Marked for Death. Hopefully we can see more of us in the future. But yeah, if you guys are pumped for this update, please comment your thoughts and opinions down below, as well as leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'm Crazy guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. It does mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace.